This is the Ikon Weapons Micro Galil, and it might just be one of my favorite 5.56 pistols that I have ever held. Looking for a firearm to turn heads that nobody else will have? Hear me out. Some backstory. Being developed in the 1960s, the original Galil that started service in 1972, to present day of course, really took design cues from the AK-47 platform. And that's very apparent in the actual design as you look at this firearm. Shrink that down like Ant-Man, and we get, in my opinion, the cooler little brother of the Galil, which kind of looks like a cousin to the Draco. We did a video on that recently. If you'd like to check it out, subscribe to CF Clips for more reviews. Moving on. First things first, we actually carry this in two separate colors, what they call military green and coyote tan. They do have some freebies in the box, but we'll get to that a little bit later. My favorite one does have to be the matching Cerakoted magazine that is 35 rounds in the box. Let's take a closer look at this pint-sized Galil. Starting off at the front, coming with an 8.3-inch 4140 steel US-made barrel and receiver from Green Mountain if you wanted to do some research about that. The smaller muzzle brake on this thing will not only turn heads due to it being unique, barrel and muzzle, but it should also have a nice sized fireball with each of the 5.56 rounds that come out of it. In my opinion, that's just cool. While that will make it a bit harder to keep on target, the polymer handguard will be all the more nicer as it heats up. Speaking of up, let's head on up to the front steel sight. It is right in front of one of two Picatinny rails, so you can mount pretty much anything that you're going to need to mount on here. And then of course a Cerakoted matching green steel sight. And in case you're wondering, it is the exact same paint job as you would get on the tan version. Now, the charging handle does feel a little bit large for this firearm. However, it is normal and natural to use on the left side of the Galil. Below that, you do get a matching Cerakoted mag release, which does release from behind with your thumb, as you would expect on any standard Galil. And then moving on to the trigger and the trigger guard. You do get a nice place to hold your finger, as good habits are the best kind of safety. And of course with a nice clean trigger brake. Let's take a listen. Alright, your trigger brake goes like this. You pull. There you go, you hit the wall and boom. You release. Nice and crisp, both ways. Below that, you have a nice comfortable handle, which is smooth. There is no stippling on it. It is open on the bottom. You have your ambi safety controls. You can pull it there. Also, you can come up here just like an AK and set it down. On the back, you have where your stock used to be. For compliance purposes, they've been removed, making this semi-automatic pistol a true two-handed firearm. One thing I have to talk about, these are cool. Yes, they're very cool. But they do come with some goodies in the box. My favorite goodie is this range bag that it comes with. You have three different compartments, one right here, one just underneath with Velcro on the inside, and one up top. These are going to be your easy access compartments, and then you have your final one, so I guess 4 compartments total for the firearm. Obviously, your muzzle goes in here. There's 2 straps. And of course, you have an extra flap for anything extra that you want to carry if you have a second one. Making this, overall, an actually pretty good value. You get a range bag included in the price of this particular Galil, which is really cool. And then, last but not least, you have a nice little cleaning kit that does come with a 6-piece driver set as well. So, very cool. Just some things you're going to get in the box with this one. In conclusion, this unique-looking Micro Galil is both polarizing to look at in its unique styling and color options. Coming with a range bag and a cleaning kit in the box does make this a great value overall. Thank you all for watching. Let me know if you have any experiences with the Galil or Micro Galil variations of any type in the comments below. I'd love to hear them. That's all I have for today. God bless. It is time to